I'm going to have to address Bill Gates's daughter and that young, innocent Negro peeing. It's not his fault. I'm going to have to address Bill Gates's daughter with the young, innocent Negro peeing. It's not his fault. I'm not going to address it now. I don't know why black parents keep letting their black sons date these snow bunnies. I don't know why black parents keep letting our black sons date these snow bunnies. And then some of you Negroes, talking about he just trying to get the bag. Oh, he gonna get a bag. He gonna get a bag. It won't be a damn cash bag. He gonna get a bag. He gonna get a bag. It's not gonna be a bag of cash like you thirsty. We too thirsty in the black community. We are too thirsty for the black community. We always looking for white dollars over self-development. I said we always looking for white dollars over self-development. I said we always looking for white dollars over self-development. Okay? I want the parents of that brother to forbid him from dating Bill Gates's daughter. This is one of the most powerful white supremacists in the world. If you think the white girl in Florida got away with stabbing her boyfriend up, if you think the white chick in Idaho or Iowa got away for pushing her boyfriend off the raft, if poor white women can get away with it, if middle-class white women can get away with murdering black males, what the hell you think Donald Trump's daughter and her friends can get away with? But y'all love white dollars over self-development. And then we got to talk about the U.S. Congress. There's a motion in Congress to raise the reparations amount that America currently pays to victims of the European Holocaust. There's a motion on the congressional floor to raise the amount of reparations that America is paying victims of the German Holocaust, but you ain't paid us yet for our ancestors' Holocaust. Y'all want to give them more money, but you haven't given us any money. And then we got to talk about what else happened. There's a few more news stories popping around. Chris Rock was caught out with a snow bunny. Chris Rock, I guess he got tired of black women wearing fake hair, that he decided to go with a woman with the real white hair. I don't know. Chris Rock has been snow bunnied. Chris Rock has been snow bunnied. Okay? Chris Rock has been snow bunnied. I like Chris Rock, but he got to get rid of the snow bunny. Joe Biden called Britney's wife, you know, and all of that. But that sister should be home by now. If she was a white WNBA player, if Brittany Griner was a white WNBA player, if she was a white WNBA player, she would have been home. She would have been home. But because she's an African, they're going to let this happen to her. We got to talk about Negroes who celebrate Juneteenth and July 4th. You cannot do both. You cannot celebrate Juneteenth and July 4th. What is wrong with you, Negroes? Have I not taught you? Have I not educated you? Have I not raised your political IQ enough that you should understand. You cannot celebrate Juneteenth and July 4th. You cannot celebrate freedom for the slave master and freedom for the slave. You can't do that. You cannot celebrate freedom for the slave master and freedom for the slave. You cannot celebrate freedom for the slave master and freedom for the slave. Chris Rock has been snow bunnied. What else been going on? Rest in peace to linebacker brother Awisam Harris. Forgive me for saying his name wrong. Alabama State sophomore linebacker was found dead in his dorm room. Alabama State sophomore linebacker was found dead in his dorm room. Brother's name, Awisam Harris. I apologize. Only 21 years old. Alabama State. And rest in peace to him. Condolences to the family. Oh, we got to talk about these Negroes jumping the broom with their snow demon partners. What kind of shit is this? I knew it was something I was missing. I knew it was something I was missing. I knew these Negroes are out here marrying outside the race. Okay? Snow bunnies and snow puppies. And I'm trying to understand, what would convince a Negro to jump over the broom with the Neanderthal during your marriage, which is a complete mockery and insult to our ancestors who endured the worst Holocaust in human history. The jumping of the broom. The jumping of the broom was a ritual our ancestors created to consummate their marriages, because we could not legally get married because we were not considered human beings. We were refused marriage because we were not considered people. Do you understand? That broom jumping is born of tragedy and triumph and trauma. And you Negroes got the audacity to be out here marrying out the race and jumping the broom with these Neanderthals. A Negro Neanderthal marriage makes no sense in 21st century Black America. I said a Negro Neanderthal union makes no sense in 21st century Black America. But if you have to do that, if you baby Clarence Thomases have to do that, if you Django land ass Negroes have to marry the Neanderthal, if you have to spend the rest of your life with a snow demon, at least don't make a mockery of our ancestors by jumping the broom. At least don't make a mockery of the ancestors by jumping the broom. Has anybody heard from LeBron James about the brother who was murdered in Akron, 60 shots to the body?
Welcome to Route 57.
Has anyone heard from LeBron James regarding the Akron massacre? Where is LeBron? I heard he was an activist. The NBA said LeBron James is an activist. Where is he? Jump in the damn broom. Nipsey Hussle's murderer has been convicted. Nipsey Hussle's murderer has been convicted. Fewer births than deaths among whites in a majority of U.S. states. What else is going on? What else is in the news? What else is going on? Oh, Tiara Mack in the super twerk for votes. Tiara Mack in the super twerk for votes. Let me break this down for 5 minutes and then I'm going to ride out. I got to get to Cherry Hill, pick up my suit. I got to get to Cherry Hill and pick up my suit. But let's deal with Tiara Mack and the twerking for votes one time. Let me address Tiara Mack and the twerking for votes. Here's my pre-analysis. The sister is a rainbow senator in Rhode Island. She's a rainbow senator in Rhode Island. She decided to do a headstand and shake her Cinnabons for votes. She decided to do a headstand and shake her Cinnabons for votes. Now let me give you the political and let me give you the practical. Let me give you the political and let me give you the practical. First of all, she's a rainbow ganger. So she wasn't shaking for the brothers. She wasn't shaking for the brothers. However, her goal was to get votes. So let's deal with the practical. Practically speaking, it was an excellent idea because we live in a world where cyber thotting is very popular. We live in a world where cyber thotting is very popular. You have men cyber thotting, you have black women cyber thotting. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand me right now. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand me. So cyber thotting is the culture of Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Everybody wants to be a cyber thot. Anything for attention. So when we deal with this practically, Sister Tiara Mack, well, I'm sure her votes are going to go up because she shook her Cinnabons. So to the thirsty beta males who will never ever see a nice, firm, voluptuous set of Cinnabons, for those thirsty beta males who will never ever see in real life a nice, healthy set of plump Cinnabons, they finally got to see some plump Cinnabons from a sister with an Ivy League degree, well educated and shapely. So the beta males finally got to see a healthy set of Cinnabons. So she's going to get those votes. She's going to get the rainbow votes. She's going to win because she shook that ass. So practically, was it effectively? Absolutely. Practically, was it effective? Yes. Politically, it was a disgrace. Politically, it was a disgrace. Politically, it was a disgrace because it reinforces the image of the black woman as a promiscuous Jezebel. Politically, it was a disaster. Politically, it was an insult to black women everywhere because this was not a rapper. This was not a stripper. This was not an actor. This was not a comedian. This was not a dancer. This was a Ivy League trained politician. And she did a headstand and twerked her Cinnabons for the world to see. And it shows that even the most educated black woman, it's sending a bad message. Black women know it's not true. I know it's not true about my sisters. I know it's not true about my sisters. But the message is, even when they get an Ivy League education, even when they get elected to office, even when they become a senator. And she's the first black woman to be a senator in the state of Rhode Island. The message, the propaganda, the media narrative is going to be that even when the black woman appears to be sophisticated, educated, even when she achieves the heights of political success, she cannot help but twerk that ass. She cannot help but shake that ass. They say that there's a little thought in every African queen. This is what the white culture is saying about our black sisters. So Sister Tiara Mack, I love you, sister. I might not agree with your lifestyle. I definitely did not agree with you shaking your Cinnabons. And the next time you do that, Sister Tiara, the next time you decide to do a headstand and shake your Cinnabons, would you please put some shea butter on those cheeks? The next time, Sister Tiara, you decide to twerk upside down for the world to see, will you please put some shea butter on your cheeks? If you can't find shea butter, get some cocoa butter. If you can't find cocoa butter, get some almond butter. I don't give a damn if you get some Crisco butter, but your mother should have taught you, you do not come outside and twerk with no ashy ass cheeks. Put some oil on your Cinnabons. Now let's get back to the message. Consciousness over the cookies, brothers, we must stay focused. Politics over punani, sisters, we must stay focused. Business over the bedroom, Africans, we must stay focused. Revolution over romance. Here's the question that black women have to ask. Here is the question that black women have to ask. Is your body sacred enough for there to be limits on your sexual exposure? That's the question I want to ask black women. I'm putting this out to the queendom in my Germaniacs. Okay? The Germaniacs are the elite guard of the African queendom. The Germaniacs are those down for Dr. Ifatunde queens who, when everybody else is hating, when everybody else turn their backs on Ifatunde, the Germaniacs are there. The Germaniacs are there. But my question to black women, my question to the queendom, is there anything sacred enough for which you should not shake your ass? Is there anything sacred enough for which black women should not expose themselves or suggest sexually regarding themselves? See, if the black woman's body is sacred, there's some things that should never be done by the black woman publicly. If the black woman's feminine energy is sacred, then there must be some boundaries. That's why we're going to have the International African Women Conference at FDMG. That's why we got to have the International African Women's Conference. Because Tiara Mack, and we're not going to make her the scapegoat. We're not going to make it a scapegoat, because one of the things black women have to deal with, and sisters, you got to hear me, because I get on the brothers, I got to get on you. If I'm going to deal with the beta males, I got to deal with the contradictions amongst black women too. You cannot cry for respect, and you are due respect. Every black man should be honoring every black woman. Black women are due that respect. But when you demand respect and then do a headstand and shake your ass for votes. Now, see, I know Tiara Mack was saying to herself, I need the millennial vote. I beat that white man with the millennial vote. I need the Generation Z vote. She's looking at the young people who ain't registered and don't vote. She's looking at the young people who ain't registered and don't vote. She's looking at the young people who are not registered and do not vote. She said, what can I do to attract them? Sex sell. So she twerked her Cinnabons for votes. And now that she has made history as the first female politician in American history to do a headstand and shake her ashy ass for votes, She won't be the last one. She has broken new ground. She has broken new ground. You're now going to see more black women running for office do some sexually subjective behavior, because Tiara Mack is going to show how many votes you can get by shaking that ass upside down. But black women have to ask themselves, is there anything that we should not do using sex? Is there anything? This is banana, peach. I don't know what this is. What else going on? Tiara Mack. She not thicker than my queen. I ain't worrying about it. My queen way thicker than Tiara Mack. I'm straight. What else is going on? FDMG HVAC is being shipped. FDMG HVAC is on the way. We will be giving out FDMG pillows at the festival. There will be a FDMG pillow raffle. There will be a FDMG pillow raffle. There will be a FDMG pillow raffle on September the 10th for everybody who pre-registered. You will not get into the festival without a state-issued driver's or non-driver's license. You will not get into the festival without a state-issued driver's or non-driver's license. No, somebody came at Nick Cannon. Somebody sent me the clip. They said, Brother Nick Cannon. And I support Brother Nick Cannon. But somebody asked him why he don't have no babies by black women. That's not true, because Mariah Carey black. And they said, why is all the Wildin' Out dancers white? I don't know if that's true or not, but everybody sent me that clip. To my good brother Nick Cannon, I hope some of them baby mamas is black. They should all be black, my brother. I hope the Wildin' Out dancers, some of them are black. They should all be black. So, as far as Bill Gates' daughter, I done already talked on that. Mixed race Africans are considered full Africans in my book. I respect your right to disagree. Just stay away from FDMG. Mixed race Africans who identify with the race are considered full-blooded in my book. I respect your right to disagree, but just stay away from FDMG. I said mixed race Africans who claim their African race are acceptable to me. You have a right to disagree. Just stay away from FDMG. Pan-Africanism of Parish is where we stand. Pan-Africanism of Parish is where we stand. You know, but this whole snow bunny crisis is getting out of hand. Peace, Queen. Peace, Queen. African Queens is out. My North Philly Queens is out. The North Philly Queendom. Where was I born at? What kind of question is that? I'm from the PHILA, Northwest, Southwest, South Side. I gotta go to the Cherry Hill Mall today, and I don't want no nonsense. I gotta go to the Cherry Hill Mall today, and I don't want no nonsense. I gotta go to the Cherry Hill Mall today, and I don't want no nonsense. I have to pick up a suit that I purchased that needs to be altered for an upcoming speaking engagement. I got to go back to the Cherry Hill Mall today. I don't want no more Cherry Hill Snow Bunny scandals. I do not want any more Cherry Hill Snow Bunny scandals. I have to pick up a suit. I have to pick up a suit. Cherry Hill Mall, I'm coming back for the first time since the Snow Bunny scandal. And I don't want no nonsense. I don't want nobody filming me. I don't need that in Cherry Hill today, family. I do not need that today. Yes, I have to go back to the Cherry Hill Mall. Yes, I have to go back to the Cherry Hill Mall, but I don't want no scandals. Make sure you register September 10th FDMG Festival. Make sure you register September 10th FDMG Festival. Make sure you register September 10th FDMG Festival. Go to fdmgfestival.com. You can call me Professor Ifa Tunde. Ladies can call me Jermaine. Only the ladies can call me Jermaine. Only the queens can call me Jermaine. No one else can refer to me by my birth name. My mother and the queendom. Conscious, natural queens can call me by my birth name, Jermaine. If you are not conscious, natural queen, you cannot call me Jermaine. Brothers cannot call me Jermaine. That's only for the queendom. You can call me DR.UMAR. That's all for today. Hit the Cash App. So this is King Kong Consciousness, Peace, and Pan-Africanism.